So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Decent chance! We've got a goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Opts for safety. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that is a nice touch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passes short and sharp. Played out wide. Has crossed into the middle. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Bournemouth applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but
it's face to face with the keeper, and he's certainly onside here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Dias. Bristol leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Cantona. And now the breakaway. Chips it through. Now it's Palmer. Palmer shapes to shoot! No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And now he has 2. Bristol are now luxuriating in Odegaard! And it's hoisted clear. Foden. Rodri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Torres. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cantona with the short one. And here's Cantona. Soboslai gets a foot in here. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Climbs up big! Rice. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Ødegaard. Van Nistelrooy. Ødegaard. And here's Foden. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Foden.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai strokes it back. Knocks it out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they win it back again. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
Area
at
around
this
the
stage.
stadium is strictly forbidden.
Bristol
Please use
sitting
parking
pretty
provided
here
by
at
the club or
half-time,
any other
2-0
paid
up.
parking facilities in the area.
And we're off again. No changes at the interval from either side. Adams to McAllister. Szoboszlai. Soboslai producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking for options for movement. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, sweet feet. This is Van Nistelrooy. Trossard could move up a gear here. Trossard. Oh, that's well spotted. Ødegaard. Bournemouth appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
McAllister. Bristol are 2 up early in the second half. And it's McAllister. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
McAllister and Guardiol.
Saka.
And Guardiol.
Saka.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Threads one in. Picked up, real chance! Trossard. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cantona. And it's Soboslai. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He is through here. Tries to get it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Palmer. He's beaten the line. And a chance! And it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And Van Nistelrooy! Great football, shot and save. So, third corner of the game. And that's a throw-in. Rice. Rodri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Chance for a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bournemouth get their fourth corner. Bristol have the chance to go the other way. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Palmer. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, can he get onto this?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal. He's onside. He's picked his way through. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The final 5 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Oh, brilliant save. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out towards the flank. Played back in. Great work on the overlap. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is this the start of a comeback?
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Palmer. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So just time for me to say thanks
Just
to
a quick
Jim
reminder
for his
today,
wisdom
please refrain
and to
from
wish you
parking
all a
outside
very good
this
evening.
stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Ayo guys, mabar, mabar, mabar. Thank you Bang Rizal. Ayo mabar Bang Rizal.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got...
Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. McAllister gets it away. And here's Torres. Torres!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Palmer. Now, can they get him away? Yaya Toure pinches it off him. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Palmer. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Palmer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Bristol yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Could be danger here. Can he finish? And he's found the net. He'll They'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Looking for options for movement. Guardiola defending his corner. And Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up
Oi.
to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Palmer. Oh, good-looking ball. Cantona. And it's Palmer. Saliba has it in a wide position. He's cut it out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Adams gets over and intercepts. That is good strength. Just eases him off the ball. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold has got himself a free kick. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to belt it away. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cantona, who does have an assist to his name. Threads one in. And he cuts out the supply.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ball is over the line. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cantona. Alexander-Arnold. And that is expertly dealt with.
Palmer really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Guardiola.
Sorry
Referee's
guys.
had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them
Just a
something to
quick
build on
announcement. It is
after
now
the break.
time for our special lottery.
Yeah, I like
Please
the
grab
fact
the
that
tickets
there
you were
was a
given when you were
genuine
walking
flow
through the
to this
gates.
game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Bristol leading 1-0 at the break.
Hello guys.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Palmer. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Cantona. Cantona! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Fernando Torres. Cantona. And the counter is on. Now it's Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Szoboszlai. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cantona is being harried and hassled. Yeah, and Torres! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bristol have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Torres looking to get on the end of this.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmer looking to run onto it. Well, that's a little loose. Oh, what has happened here? Has a look up and drives it forward. He's on it, can he get away? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Showing good feet. And it's Yaya Toure. And that's a dangerous ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And a chance! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 74 minutes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been intercepted. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to make...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Palmer. Fernando Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
get onto this. Adama Traore gets into a good position. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. It's a searching pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
2 added minutes
Cute
has
ball
been
now, how can he
indicated.
reach it? Oh, it's Adama Traore. Big chance! One-on-one! And he's surging through. We are into overtime. And that will be it. Bristol illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start.
Oke guys, ke 25.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Mkhitaryan. And it's Mkhitaryan. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Roberto. So, what can they make of this? Messi. Koller. Great ball, and he's in here. That is a crunching tackle. Messi. And it's Mkhitaryan. Now it's Odegaard. Threads one in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga, and it's Odegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he spark a counter here? Neither side especially adventurous early on. Messi. Roberto. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Aimed in toward... Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jordi Alba cuts out the pass. Schneider. Bebeto. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. There's a quick free kick. And it's Jordi Alba. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, what can they come up with here? Jordi Alba. Big header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Koller. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Spread it left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Back into the middle. Roberto. Mkhitaryan. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. Mkhitaryan. Camavinga. Mkhitaryan. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Chelsea have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
The goal scorer after 37 minutes is number 10.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, can he get onto this? He's had it taken off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. And he's running. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Look, if you want to be... And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper.
Has a shot! Cantona. Rafinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Schneider. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Cantona. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer. It's Gavi. Davis. And it's Snyder. Davis. Gavi. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He is through here. And that could well leave a mark. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
No way through, so... And the shot! And he hits the net!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Snyder. Gavi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's searching through. Not the most convincing of passes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kamavinga. Schneider. Spread it left. Davis. Oh, nice touch. And this is Schneider. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Cantona powering forward here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. And this is Messi. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Mbappe. Ribery has created one goal already. Davis. Kamavinga. Pass somewhat off target. Forlan. And the counter is on. To Jordi Alba. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Kamavinga. Played out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gavi. And the shot's on here. Chosen to go back, and he's in on chance, surely! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Chelsea are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It
And
is
now,
quite
to
a
all
game,
members of the
breathless
crowd,
and
I'd like
laced
to
with
ask you to
excitement.
join me in wishing our
What a
birthday
good
boy
half.
a
They've gone
very
blow for
special
blow,
birthday.
and it's 2-2. Chelsea get the second half going. No reported change to either side during the break. Bastoni, Camavinga, Schneider, Ribery, and Bastoni, Koundé, Bastoni, Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bastoni, Ribery, and it's Conte. It's Schneider, and it's Davis. Bastoni, and it's Gavi. And here's Mbappe, now it's Schneider. Ribery going face to face with his great rival. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Now it's Mbappe. Ribery! Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And it's Camavinga. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Schneider. Oh, well played, well played. Jordi Alba. Now, what about a counter-attack? Xavi Alonso. Ribery. Messi. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Messi. Ribery. Schneider. Conte. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cantona.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's not an especially good pass, that. All the way back. Koundé. It's Camavinga. Ribery. And here's Messi. Ribery. Schneider. And it's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Koundé. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ribery.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Davis makes the interception. Gavi. Indonesia finding their passes. Opts for safety. Indonesia desperately searching for the winner here. And here's Messi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Tunisia can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Knocks it into space. Bastoni gets a foot in here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Just eases him off the ball. Rafinha. Messi. Looking to play him in. Ribery. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?